Welcome back to Stoy Crypto. Sui's over $2. As a result, we're seeing increased volume into the ecosystem tokens, specifically meme coins. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the top meme coins. I'm going to show you some new ones that I like. And then we're going to take a look at Move Pump, which is exactly like Pump.Fun on Solana. And then we'll make a swap for PLOP, which is one of my new favorite low-cap Sui meme tokens. So stay tuned for that. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is for education, entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. All right, so here we are on Dex Screener. And if you go to Sui, it'll show you all of the ecosystem tokens. I did a video on BLUB. I also did one on FUD, so please check that out. Those are the top two, in my opinion, Sui meme tokens. But there have been a lot more that have popped up in the last couple of weeks as volume has rotated from Solana and some of the other big chains into Sui. So we're going to take a look at a few of those, and then we're going to make a swap for PLOP. So if we take a look at BLUB, you can see it's back close to its all-time high, around 52 million market cap. Had a little pullback to 36, and again, approaching all-time high. You can see they're now over 16,000 followers, which has gone up quite a bit since my last video a couple weeks ago on BLUB. Posting good content frequently. These are all things we look for. So my thesis in this one as being one of the top Sui meme coins long term hasn't changed. I'll continue to look to add on pullbacks, and then I will sell a little bit into pumps. And that's really the way I trade the top meme coins on Sui, say Solana. It's really the same process. Find a strong project, buy it on big pullbacks, and then sell some of it into the pumps. Repeat. Let's go ahead and copy the contract address for BLUB. Let's go to SuiVision, paste it in here. So the holder count is now over 28,300. So that's been a significant increase as well since my last video. I believe it was around 20 or 22,000. So it's gone up quite a bit. You can also make swaps right in here. So if you wanted to swap Sui for BLUB, you can do it right here without leaving this Explorer. This is one of the top two explorers for Sui, this and Suiscan. Next, we'll look at FUD. So FUD's the OG of the Sui meme coin ecosystem. It's had a huge run up recently over the last couple of weeks, all the way up to 52 million market cap. And this thing has been on fire. It's great to see the original meme coin pumping. That's a sign of real strength for the ecosystem as new people are coming in. As new users are coming to the Sui blockchain, they're looking for the projects that have been around and have been building throughout the bear market. And FUD most definitely fits that profile. Almost 20,000 followers on X. They post all the time and they post really good content. Let's go ahead and copy their contract address right here. Let's go to SuiVision and let's paste it in here. There's FUD. Let's click on it. All right, you can see that FUD has over 47,000 holders, which has gone up as well, and it's been around for 9 months, 26 days. So this is the original, or one of the original Sui ecosystem meme projects. Let's take a look at AAA. So this one has been an absolute tear as well, all the way up right now to a 23 million market cap, all-time high. So AAA is the product of Move Pump. So Move Pump is like Pump.Fun on Solana. Click on how it works. Move Pump prevents rush by making sure that all created tokens are safe. Each coin on Move Pump is fair launch with no pre-sale and no team allocation. So basically you connect your wallet and you can trade these before they actually go to the BLUB DEX. So it says when enough people buy in the bonding curve and 6,000 Sui is raised during the fair launch, the liquidity is then deposited in BLUB DEX. And so this is BLUB's DEX, very similar to what we've seen with Pump.Fun on Solana. I won't go into detail on Move Pump in this video. Maybe I'll do another one on this, but this is something I wanted to put on your radar. So AAA actually is a product of Move Pump. If we go back to Move Pump and you go to rankings, so this is going to show you by market cap tokens that have made it to the BLUB DEX, basically have graduated, right, if we're using Pump.Fun terms. So AAA is actually number one, right? These are all tokens over here that have made it, and you can see there's a bunch of them that are over 1 million market cap. This is definitely a market to keep an eye on. And number two is PLOP, which we're going to swap for in a minute. Let's take a look at their Twitter. Over 3,300 followers, and if we scroll down, it looks like they post quite often. Right now they're in a deposit contest on MEXC, which is big. So lots of positive sentiment out here around AAA. So that's great to see. I have noticed their community all over my timeline. So checks the box of a strong community, organic growth, good amount of liquidity locked up. Let's go ahead and copy the contract address and let's go to SuiVision. Let's take a look at this one. There it is. So it's approaching 3,900 holders. It's only 24 days old. That's the total supply. Take a look at the chart, which looks really good. And then if you go into here, you can click on holders. This will give you an idea of the percentage held by wallets. It's a good thing to take a look at and analyze. So AAA is definitely one to keep an eye on. It's been pumping, so I would look for it to reach a local top and then pull back and look to enter on a pullback. Again, it's not financial advice. This is just what I look at after I've identified a strong meme coin project. project. All right, so this is the one I want to focus on. We're going to swap for in this video. I've done my research on PLOP. All right, so let's take a look at it. So again, this one has come off BLUB as well. Let's go back to BLUB, and you can see this is the number 2 so far in terms of market cap ranking that have come from this platform move pump. It's currently at 6.6 million market cap. It has run all the way up to 8.6. Actually, the high is around 12, but it's made a nice run up here. A little bit of a pullback, which is what I'm looking for, right? To get an entry, I don't want to buy at the local top. I want to wait for a pullback if I had liked the project and I believe it's going to go higher. So let's take a look at their website, explain how to buy it, contract address, and then this is interesting, the plot maker for user-generated content on X, right? So you can go ahead and make a meme. So this is great. We've seen this with Billion Dollar Cat on Bitcoin. The Bitcoin Room Billion Dollar Cat has utilized something like this, a meme maker, and it's done really well. It's one of the top organic projects on Bitcoin runes. So I like seeing this. I like seeing that kind of user-generated content. Let's take a look at their Twitter profile. So PLOP is approaching 3,000 followers. They launched the PLOP bot, which is a Telegram trading bot for Sui ecosystem meme coins. So that's great. It's powered by Hop Aggregator. You can see that they post quite often. Content's great. This is a big post here. So they now have a MEXC spot listing. MEXC is a very popular centralized trading platform. So getting a spot listing on MEXC gives PLOP a lot more exposure. So this is MEXC. So if we go to spot, I'll take you to spot trading, and you can see right here PLOP USDT is live. So this just makes it easier for more people to gain exposure to SuiPLOP. Yeah, so a MEXC listing is big news. I like that the ticker is short and easy to remember PLOP. Let's go back to Deck Screener. Let's copy the contract address. Let's go to SuiVision, search for it. So you can see it has around 3,200 holders. Here's the total supply, and it's about 23 days old. And if we go down here to holders, the percentage that the top holders hold looks pretty good. It looks pretty decentralized in my opinion. I don't see one wallet with like 10 or 15% of the supply, so that's great. You can swap for it right here in SuiVision, right? So you just connect your Sui wallet and you can make the swap right here. In this case, we're going to use Hop Aggregator. So Hop Aggregator is sort of like the Jupiter on Solana, sort of the equivalent of that. It's going to go out to all these Sui dexes and find the best rates. I'm going to go ahead and connect my Sui wallet. Then I'm going to go back to Deck Screener and I'm going to copy the contract address right here for PLOP. I'm going to go back to Hop Aggregator. I want to swap, in this case, some Sui for PLOP. So let's paste the contract in. There it is. Before I make this swap, one more thing I want to show you on Deck Screener. So again, like I said, I like to look for strong projects that currently are experiencing a pullback. The tool I like to use, again, I'm not a huge technical analysis guy, but I like to use this one right here. This is the fib retracement. So if you take it and you kind of eyeball where this run up started, we'll just say there, and then drag it over to the top. This 618 area right here is typically what a lot of traders look at for a pullback zone. And so I sort of use that as well. So it's approaching the 618. So I'm going to go ahead and make a swap here, and if it continues to drop, I'll continue to build my position with the idea that hopefully it's going to continue its uptrend. And at sitting at 7 million market cap, I think this has some room to run based on what we've seen with the top ecosystem tokens like BLUB and FUD. So I'm going to go ahead and swap, let's just say 40 Sui for that much PLOP. And if we click here, you'll see this is the route it's going to take. It's going to go through CETUS, which is one of the top Sui dexes. So I'm going to go ahead and click trade. You can review the details here. You can see that gas is extremely low on Sui, just like Solana. Go ahead and approve it. Transaction finalized. If you click there, it'll take you to SuiScan to view the transaction, confirm it. You can see success. So SuiScan is the other top explorer. SuiVision and Suiscan are the two top explorers for Sui blockchain. You can see here's the route it took. And so it went out and got me the best rates. And let's go ahead and take a look at my Sui wallet. You see I now have 116,000 Sui PLOP in my wallet. Pretty simple. One more I want to take a look at that's caught my eye over the last couple of days is Swean. You can see here it's been a big run up, currently around 3.59 million market cap. And if we look down here, you can see volume's been very strong. Let's take a look at their holder count. Let's copy the contract address. Let's go to SuiVision, paste it in, Swean. So it looks like they have over 19,000 holders, which is great. Here's the total supply. It was launched just 5 days ago, so I don't know if this was airdropped or what, but that's a ton of holders for just being 5 days old. So something I need to dive into more and take a look. 24-hour volumes over 7 million, so that's great. Take a look at their Twitter profile, over 3,700 followers. Good looking website. Swean is on his way to save crypto. You can copy the contract address right here. So they show you the tokenomics. LP is burned, which is good. 0 tax, which is great. So let's go through and take a look at how often they post in their content. 19 minutes ago, an hour ago. Looks like they did a Twitter space, so that's great. 694 tuned in. So those are all positive things. So Swean is one I'm going to keep an eye on as well. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more crypto tutorials. See you in the next one.